When your pet gets sick, it's stressful. Finding help doesn't have to be. Count on Animal Emergency Care and Boundary Bay Veterinary Specialty Hospital to care for your furry family members when everyone else is closed. 24 hours, 7 days a week, including holidays. On Meridian in Bellingham.
Well, I would have sworn this was a parakeet, but it's not. We have a parrotlet today. Have you ever heard of that? I never had.
Oh.
Hi, Laura Clark from the Whatcom Humane Society.
Good morning. So let me say first and foremost, this parrotlet, whose name is Quito, is in a travel cage.
Yes.
This is not an appropriate cage.
Not permanent housing.
Right.
This was we're going to get in the car and we're going to take a ride cage, which is super important to remember, especially with all this crazy stuff going on in our world, fires and things, to have a plan if you do need to evacuate your animals. Cages for your, carriers for your cats, leashes for your dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Cages for your parrotlet, just in case you need to evacuate.
So it's good to have a travel cage.
Absolutely.
You may need to go to the vet, that kind of thing.
Exactly. So this is Quito. Quito is a parrotlet. Parrotlets are the smallest of the parrot family. So this is actually a parrot, not a parakeet or a cockatiel or any other smaller sized bird.
It's a little parrot.
He's so fun. He is full of personality. He talks, he jumps around. He is hand tame, although apparently not with my hands. We've had some disagreements this morning, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, that's weird, being carried in the car.
Exactly.
Brought to a strange place.
And one of the things I remembered was I put lotion on my hands this morning. And so they've got a little smell to them. And so he probably is thinking, no way. But he's such a nice little guy. He's got his favorite little treats here that he just loves, which he's, of course, now not going to eat because he hates me, clearly.
Yeah.
But normally he eats right out of your hand. He's super fun. He loves everybody. The thing about parrotlets is they like their own parrotlet family. They're a little bit bullies to other birds. So he's not a bird that can go into a home that maybe has an aviary with... I know, I'm telling your story. I'm trying, dude. He wants to live either by himself in a super big, roomy cage where he can get out of his cage, or in an aviary with other parrotlets. But you can't mix him with cockatiels or parakeets or other parrots. He's
not even... regular parrots.
Yeah, they're notorious for not doing well in that type of environment. Other thing is he's going to bond super closely with his person. So once he gains your trust, you gain his trust. He's going to be one of those birds who rides around on your shoulder. He hangs out with you. He's going to be fun. He's a cool bird. I'm not a big fan of caged birds, but if you're going to have one, you just got to make sure you give them so much to do. They're such intelligent animals. Toys and treats and games. At the shelter, he actually has a little exercise wheel he walks on.
Oh, and what's that bell? Can he ring the bell?
He can ring the bell. I tied it up so the camera could get in.
Got it.
But yeah, he wants to explore. He wants to, see what's going on. He wants to fly around. He needs to stretch those wings. Yeah. But you can train him to come on back to you. And with some time and energy and an investment into this little guy, he's going to be so much fun.
Love it.
So he can fly.
He can. His wings are clipped, so he can't get too far, but he does like to explore rooms if you allow him to. So luckily, we're in a small room here, so if he goes on a walkabout or a flyabout, we can get him back. Yeah. He's really cool looking. His lime green head is just so fun to me.
Looks like it's like some blue or dark purple under the underside of his wings, too, and his head.
He's very interesting. Pretty bird. So parrots are known for talking, and he's a little parrot. Is he going to parrot things and people?
He probably will, not as much as your large parrots. He's not an Amazon that's going to, have lengthy conversations with you, but you can tell he likes his voice and he has a few things to say. So as he gets comfortable, who knows what might come out.
Yeah.
He just could be a surprise.
Okay. Now, can he be an only bird?
He can be, as long as he's got lots to do and plenty of things to keep him busy. He doesn't want to just sit in a cage all day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's beautiful and definitely different. I've never heard of a parrotlet before. And he could be yours if you are the right home. Quito is his name, spelled with a Q. And that's the capital of what?
Ecuador, I
Ecuador?
believe. Mandy, history teacher
Yes,
Mandy.
yeah.
Yes.
Ecuador.
Yes.
You got it. Nailed it.
Which would be, if he were in the wild where he should be living, would be his natural habitat.
Yeah. Oh, I like to think of him flying free in the forest
Yeah.
or the jungle or the rainforest, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
So how old is he and how long is he expected
He's
to live?
about 2 to 3 right now, and he can live easily 20 plus years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So he's not one of those birds that lasts longer than you do.
In theory, depending on how old you are when you adopt him,
point.
but yes, no, he's not a animal that you're going to have to will to your next generation of family members.
Quito, available for adoption now at the Whatcom Humane Society. Laura Clark, thank you so much.
Have a great week.